Hello, my name is Wambua Kyoko. It's been a beautiful and learning journey for the 4 episodes on the Glimpse. To celebrate, let's start with your opinions and those of experts.
Kenya is struggling with the fulfillment of the third gender role and the involvement of women in political issues. But what is the approval and enthusiasm of women on these political issues? Join me, Philip Kipele, for more on this story. Women are leaders at the most basic level of the family. They are anchors in society, but have been obstructed, and others would argue that they are their own enemies. Women's rights have come from far, from when they were not entitled to equal pay. Women presidents and executives are indicators of women empowerment. The future is bright, and we can only remain optimistic.
Women have been kaliwadon for such a long time, and they were never given a voice to be heard. Right now, I feel like more women are pushing for their rights because they also know what they want for the better of the economy and for the country people.
Nasema kwamba wanawake wengi huwa wanapenda amani, wanapenda siasa. Siku hizi unakuta inakuwa na fujo nyingi. Sasa wanawake wanaogopa kujihusisha na mambo kama hayo. Ya pili, pia utakuta wanawake wengi hawapendani, huwa waamini ya kwamba huyu anaweza kuwa kiongozi. Kwa hivyo katika hiyo hali inakuanga rahisi wasipite hiyo election. Kama primary election yenye imetendeka juzi, unaona vile imekuwa na mambo mengi, hasa watu wengi huwa wanaogopa.
The system has been more of a patriarchy, so women we have not been having emphasis on women or cultural education from since time independence, and in the recent times that we are beginning to empower women to engage in politics, to engage in economic and socio-cultural activities more than they ever did.
We sought the advice of seasoned leaders on women's leadership.
Women were basically mothers and housewives, and so their role in leadership positions really was not emphasized, and that's why it was seen as a man's role. But you see now with the enlightenment and with all these fights for women's rights, women now are somehow being allowed to come to politics and other positions of leadership. So I would say much of it is our cultural backgrounds, because in Africa, you see, we didn't have so much emphasis on women taking part in leadership. So basically, like in politics, it's been assumed is a male-dominated field, and so until that time when we like fully have good legislation whereby women now can fully participate in politics, I think till then they still continue maybe lagging behind because of our cultural background.
Some communities have cultures that do not recognize women, and so the society is mainly man-dominated, male-dominated, and so we are not yet there. We are not yet there because our cultural beliefs, systems are biased against women. And so there are even communities today that are struggling to take their girls to school. And that tells you the depth in terms of this, when this matter is concerned. There are affirmative action in Kenya and all these laws, and we're still struggling. Because we come from communities and cultures that have no place, totally, for women. And God empowers us, not because we are men or because we are women, based on our abilities and what He has bestowed upon us.
There you have it. For more on this story, join Wambua Kyoko. I've been yours truly, Philip Kipele.
The beauty industry has grown a lot over the years. What pushes people into the search of perfection, and what are the limitations? Join me, Naomi Grace. The beauty industry has grossed billions of dollars thanks to the consumers looking for the next hot product. Cosmetic procedures and products have been driven not only to women, but also men. It is no longer an art done at the back street, but a valid profession at the fast lane.
I have no problem with women who accentuate their body parts to look attractive, because that is the standard of beauty for today. And if that is the standard of beauty for today, who am I to judge? So if a woman I like chooses to accentuate her body, I have no say in that. Mwili ni yake, and if I still find her beautiful, I have no problem with that.
If someone feels like a particular part of their body makes them feel so unconfident or inferior or something of the sort, they should do whatever pleases them, whatever works for them, but they should be careful at the same time and take the safest procedure for the sake of their health and their welfare.
Provided it is not exaggerated. I don't mind the fake lashes, but when they're done in the modest way, not exaggerated. And of course, when it's done in the modest way, fine.
With bombardment of information, we sought the clarity of those marinated in knowledge.
I love cosmetic beauty in terms of I admire those that do it well. I know with time things are changing, and in my opinion I think people are overdoing it. But if done in moderation and in the right context, then it's okay. I have no problem with it.
Okay. And would you have a problem with your daughters using cosmetics?
Oh no. But as a parent, probably I would have a problem with surgery. Yeah, but if it's done in moderation, the other artificial makeup, that's okay, as long as it's just something to enhance their beauty. But I always tell her that she's beautiful the way she is.
Let me start with makeup. Makeup is a good thing because it brings out the personality and even gives you the courage, the confidence that you need to stand in front of people. If you have any blemishes on your skin, you can do away with them with just application of foundation and a little of makeup touch-ups and everything. But enhancements now, it's a bit tricky. Depends with the one undertaking the surgery. If it's a good therapist, I'll advocate for it. But if it's some shoddy, frivolous thing, I would highly discourage.
Would you advocate for your wife?
If need be, I would, and with finance also.
And what is your partnership?
I would encourage people to indulge in makeup because it's a new industry and it's upcoming and it's really booming. So if a lot of the youth could encourage themselves even in research in terms of their skin type, their skin conditions and everything, the use of makeup will be highly encouraged and it will affect at most.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Up next is Wambua Kioko with the Beauty Junkie. For Accentuated Show, I am Naomi Grace.
They say, don't judge a book by its cover, but the generations today live by those standards. Join me, Rachel Nakeno. Social media has proven to be quite the place for entertainment, business, and great connections. However, people have taken it to be the epicenter of their lives. People live and follow others on the gram. The glamorous the selfie, the exotic the destination, the more the likes and gratification. Showcasing lives without imperfection has become quite the norm.
Don't get caught up in the silicone baths and the lip injections and the contours and then forget who you are or what you're supposed to be doing on this planet. It can be quite shallow to just think that all you're supposed to do is slay and hashtag grinding and hashtag morning grind, hashtag Kylie Jet, like no.
The social media is even giving people, some of these young people, low self-esteem because your friends, you log into Instagram, your other social media handles, and you're just seeing people traveling and having that, and most of it is not what you see. It's just basically social media life.
I spent so many hours, especially during the holiday periods. More than half of my hours are spent on my phone, and it reached a point where I was really questioning the impact of all of it, because I wasn't so content and I wasn't so confident in myself.
Come with me as I talk to two psychologists and get their 2 cents on the issue.
It has connected a lot of people. It is like globalization, bringing people together. You have so many friends with social media and businesses. You can connect with so many people. But people have confused it with reality. For example, Facebook. When you have so many likes, you think those are my friends. But quite a good among them, you do not know them. You cannot even, when you want to meet with them, some of them are fake. Maybe they just want your money or they want to sexually abuse you, so you may never know the person that you are meeting. For some people it will fade away because it's just a stage. Maybe when they start working and gain full employment where money is needed, yeah, they concentrate on their work. But sometimes if people can get addicted, and once you get addicted, you need help.
People have different ways of identifying themselves. When you meet somebody in real life and when you meet somebody in the social life, sometimes the identity can confuse you. Because one of the biggest things we have as when you're trying to help somebody, when you're counseling them, is to help them to discover who are you. You want the world to see you as successful, as beautiful, as awesome, but in reality you don't feel that. It could be that you're suffering with issues of self-esteem. Maybe your past, you went through a bad experience, people made you feel bad, you were told you're ugly, you'll never amount to anything. So you want to show the whole world, finally you have made it. It could also be that you have a personality issue. You want to show the world what is going on in you, and what actually could be going on in you is not the reality.
Thank you for your time. Really appreciate.
You're welcome.
Up next on Ballers on the Gram is Sharon Mwangi.
Because I love you. I want to be your only guy.
Because I love you, skip class with me. Let's stay in bed today.
Because I love you, I just want to be with you so freaking much.
Because I love you.
I waited for you after Chem Lab.
You were walking with Mark?
Because I love you.
You shouldn't be hanging out with that dude.
You should know how dumb that makes me look.
I don't care if she's your lab partner.
Why do you have texts from him?
Because I love you. This number, delete.
Because I love you. This Jason number,
delete.
And Ben,
delete.
Because I love you, I should smash your phone.
I'll let you give me your password instead. Because I love you.
I will check your texts every day.
You got lucky. Because I love you.
Because I love you.
You think it's okay?
Because I love you. You understand.
Because I love you, you stop talking to your classmates. And you feel completely alone.
Because I love you. That's not love.
Love makes the pupils dilate, it makes the heart grow warmer, it makes the world go round. It is no wonder that campus students crave for it. But is it worth your time?
During our parents' campus days, they would get their future spouses by their third year. Today, however, students in college want to date without commitment, sample the buffet and be always available. Relationships are no longer serious and are a convenience and a way to pass time. Just, but for a very few.
As for me, relationships in campus are useful because they make somebody. Each and every experience, for every experience, it's either you win or you learn. So as you learn, this experience is going to teach you whom you are, or going to learn a part of you that you never knew. It's going to build you from one level to another, and you become a better person from whom you were the previous day.
I think relationships in Daystar, or rather in campus, don't work. They're just useless. Kwanza, the men are not mature enough. I think if I'll advise my fellow ladies, we should look for older, men who are out there. But once you date a guy from here, all they're thinking about is sex and how they'll use you.
About campus relationships, most of them don't work. I don't usually engage in dating per se, even in friendship in general, like mere friendship. It's actually tricky to have a real friend in campus because you're only here for 4 years, so it will end somehow, and some of us come from other countries, so we'll leave this place and we'll probably never see each other again. So dating is
You're 24.
kind of not an option.
In the wake of taking campus relationships lightly, we sought the expertise of social scientists.
That's when these people are just stepping out of adolescence in high school and they're coming to a place where they meet others and they're able to make up something for the future in terms of relationships that can work for their future. The only problem is that immaturity tampers with this aspect because people don't know what courtship is and what dating is,
how long, if they're also ready, and the motives of entering serious committal relationship.
Yes, they are helpful because it's part of socialization of young people as they grow up. We are assuming the majority of university students are not yet married, they're single. Many have just left school. And so they're still on a learning curve into young adulthood. So the relationships that are formed there, whether they are romantic relationships or just close friends, are useful. And out of that, it's not uncommon that marriage emerges, and that's not a bad thing. If you're not having a sexual relationship, then you must be cold or something's wrong with you. I think those kind of relationships are not necessarily deep. They are unlikely to produce a lasting and healthy relationship leading to marriage. And if they lead to marriage, it may not be a happy one, because they are founded on a false principle that when you are on campus, you must have this relationship and it must be sexual, and the sooner it's sexual, then the cooler it is. I mean, that's false, that's fake.
Reporting for Barbies and Kens, my name is McKenna Lillian.
Catch Colette's insight on women's leadership and Sharon, the lovebird.
Colette is a vice president of Daystar University Students Association body. She's also had other leadership positions in the course of her education here. Karibu sana, Colette.
Thank you so much.
So Colette, you are very brilliant from what I saw in the debate, in the candidates debate.
Thank you.
What is your strategy for bettering the image of women's leadership?
We think that empowering the girl child means disempowering the boy child. Yeah. And so when we even mentor leaders or young ladies and bring them into leadership, the perspective we're giving them is that they should be on top of things, they should always run things, they should always be ahead of the gentleman and stuff like that. Yeah. So I think the approach that we've taken, number one, empowering the girl child, we've given her all the wrong aspects of women in leadership. So number one would be to change that perception. So even as we're mentoring and empowering them, we let them know that we're empowering them not because it's a competition with the boy child, but because you're truly endowed with leadership qualities, and it actually belongs to you in that arena.
What do you think are some of the pitfalls that women create for themselves in leadership in Africa specifically, knowing what context they operate in? What do you think they do that fights them?
Number one, and I think most of us have had this, and I even encountered it when I was vying for the vice chairperson. Yeah, because it was evident that most people wanted the lady as the president, and the question they would ask me is, do you think people would want two women in leadership? Yeah, so number one, I would say, just as people phrase it, women are in themselves their own enemies. So most of the time, we don't even believe in our own women to lead. We start looking at the gender because, as I said, culture. So it has become part of us that we, the ladies ourselves, we believe that we cannot be exactly, we cannot be in leadership positions, we cannot lead. So the day ladies are the majority of the population in the entire world, but we kill ourselves. And I would say also the ladies not believing in themselves. Yeah, so most of them actually end up holding back because the society does not provide them with an arena where they can actually run for leadership roles.
And then some people do believe that women should not take the highest leadership positions. They believe maybe the president should be a man and the vice president is a woman. People do not think women should lead them.
Women are actually the strong agenda. We keep on saying that it's men,
yeah,
but women are actually the strong agenda. Do you know, when we actually look at the Bible, for those who are using the Bible as their support, and of course this is subject to debate, for those who are looking at the Bible, Adam was created, and Eve was created after Adam, and she was created as a helper, So as a support system, it means that Adam would not have necessarily made, subject to debate again, would not have made it without the support system. And it is guaranteed in anything that the support system has to be stronger than the one who is actually there. So when I say that women are a strong agenda, is because I know if they were put second, it's not to mean that they come second in terms of everything else, but it's to mean that they are stronger, they can be able to hold up the one who comes first. And that is a new perspective and a new kind of ideology that people need to actually understand honestly, I think it needs to get to that point where we separate the leadership, from the gender. It is not about me as a lady. It is about what do I bring to the table. Exactly. Yeah, because I can be a man, but I bring nothing. So in essence, it shouldn't really be a factor of considering whether you will vote for me or not. And that's where we get it wrong. And even us as the youth, that is something we should get rid of, because it's going to really harm us in the near future. That shouldn't be a factor.
You are now a woman leader. You are an icon to look up to around this community. There are a lot of challenges that women face here. There's a lot of misogyny amongst men. There's a lot of abuse to women and other notions that she really shouldn't be in campus, men and women. What do you think you can do, and what have you done for women empowerment and enhancing women leadership?
Mentorship, number one. I in life, I go with the mentality that create the life you wish existed. So when I talk about mentorship, I'm creating the leader I wish existed. First of all, by becoming excellent in what I do, so that those who emulate me can be able to become like I am. And investing my energy in making that other lady, that other person, the woman I think she should be. So I would say that is my strategy, or that is my approach in terms of bringing other leaders.
Thank you so much, Colette.
Thank you for
It was
having
great having you. That was Colette, and like you have heard, you have to be proactive to create the world that you want to live. Women leadership continues to be a very debated topic, and affirmative actions and other actions have been taken up to boost women leadership, and we just have to look at where are we going from here. My name is Wambua Kyoko. Thank you for tuning in.
Hello, I'm Justin Bieber, celebration expert. First, there was the high five. And then there was this. Grunk! From the spike, it evolved quickly. We got the shimmy, we got the shake, and the shimmy, shimmy, shake. Then there was T.O. We took it to the next level. That guy's got unlimited moves. And today, everyone wants things unlimited. Nice moves, kid.
I'm not done yet.
Say goodbye to limits. Introducing T-Mobile One. All unlimited, all in. Taxes and fees included.
Everyone loves unlimited. Post your moves now, and I'm gonna share my faves. Where did this guy come from? Look at him dance. Unlimited moves. This guy's got the shimmity sham sham shimmity shake right there.
Hello and welcome to the Barbies and Kens show. Today we are with Sharon Morugi, a final year student at Boston University. She is in a very glamorous relationship with a very handsome young man. Welcome.
Thank you.
Why are you in a relationship while you should be in school working hard on your studies? Why are you diverting your attention?
Well, I can't say why I decided to do it. Sometimes things just happen.
Yeah.
I didn't come here with intentions to be with anyone, but it just so happened that there was a connection earlier. I don't really think there's much of a benefit being in a relationship on campus. In fact, it's more stressful, time-consuming, and also financially speaking, we can't really offer each other the maximum.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not about benefits. For me, it's much more than that, because I would say the benefits are more intellectual or emotional.
Why are you clinging on to a relationship that is not giving you the best? You say that you are not your best emotionally. I mean, you say it's very draining to you emotionally. You're not at your best financially and in other ways. Why don't you wait until you're able to offer yourself the best?
What builds character is when you're able to handle pressures in life, and when you're able to handle so many things going on in your life efficiently, it makes you a better person. And why wait when the person is giving you what you need, not what you want? What you want will come later. All those other extra benefits will come later when he has. And honestly, if you cannot stand with someone when they do not have, you really cannot expect to reap his benefits when he does. And in campus, at least when you start with someone in campus, you get to see the real person. You see them in every kind of a situation, at their worst, when they're being petty, when they're being, in all kinds of situations. But when you go outside there, everyone is pretending to be perfect and to have everything going on. So relationships in campus really are character building.
Are you clinging on to a relationship that might not work out there? Are you expecting the heavens to come down for you, while really they'll just keep on sticking up there?
Well, I do deserve the heavens, But I would say not really, because campus was a real test. It was really, really, really stressful. But I think if we could handle this now, and also I told you there was a bit of long distance in between, and we still handle it, I think that, we can handle it.
If you were to come back to university, would you be in a relationship, or would you prefer to have fun and discover yourself instead of being held up with one person?
For me, I think I had both sides of the coin, because I was single for a very long time, and I did have as much fun as a single person could have. Honestly, I pushed it. I had so much fun, and now I think I was just done with that phase of my life. So campus, I think you have room for both. You just have to plan yourself.
Have you disclosed that you are in a relationship to your parents?
A little bit of both. They have an idea, but I haven't been out flat, like this is the person. I don't think it's about lying. I think it's just about giving the relationship space, because when too many people know, especially parents, there's pressure, and it's like, I don't think it's pressure that I should put on him now to be a certain type of way. Let him just be who he is, let me know who he is, and then bring in the pressures. So far, I've been able to accomplish what I wanted and still maintain the relationship. So for me, I wouldn't regret anything or sacrifice one for the other, and I don't think I'm clinging on to a relationship that's not working. I think it's worth it. So for me, I wouldn't let go.
Thank you so much, Sharon. We wish you all the best. We wish you a wedding, beautiful kids, and everything. Thank you so much for your time. We've been talking about relationships. Sharon here has given us what we really were expecting to hear from her. That it's all about hope and, trying to be the best at that time and experiencing your relationship. But you have to be very brilliant in the way you approach relationships at this very delicate time. My name is Wambua Kioko. Catch me outside. How about that? Citizen journalism was quite flowery with Joanne Fernandez, the Lagos babe, and the bubbly Yasmin Munsika.
Because that is immorality to the highest level, because I don't understand why you should be showing off your things to the entire world. It doesn't make sense, Abby. So catch me next time as we talk about more hot topics. I'm Joanne Fernandez. Have a good day. Signing out. Boop.
Oh, okay. Hey, this is Yasmin.
This is Virugi. This is Martha.
And we're here to talk about relationships. So what's your opinion about relationships?
Especially in campus, I think it's okay. That's where you get to meet your man and you learn him from that point, because you don't expect to learn him when you start working.
Well, I think relationships are a bit, they need time, so that when you get out of campus, you can maybe settle or decide that this is the guy you saw in campus was good enough. So relationships are healthy. They might be a bit disturbing, but we work with
what's your view? I don't think relationships are healthy. Why? Because you came to school to learn. So that's just my opinion.
We're not in high school now. We're in primary.
So, but I think they're actually serious men. I think they're actually serious men in campus. Because I have a friend who actually got married here in campus, and I think if you find your soulmate, which you can actually do, so yeah, you can actually date. But if you don't find and you don't have time to settle, you just want to chase people around, I don't think this is the right place for you to be.
But I think campus also depends with an individual. If you want to start having a guy in this time, it's you to choose. It's your life. As long as they won't mess up your studies or anything, it's well and good. It's your life.
Oh, so you can move in with a guy.
You can move in.
So that you can know what kind of idiot you're carrying to your
Really? No, but I think, okay, I personally don't support come we stay. I just think it's crazy and invading someone's space.
No, you can live with a guy, but you have two different houses in case he beats you, they go to the other one.
Just live in your house, let your
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, girls, tips. Please live in your house or your hostel or whatever, and don't move to the guy's house. Just carry something.
But if 3 men make you happy,
it's your choice.
You can just play your cards well and just pray that you don't get caught.
Don't get stabbed.
Bye.
I appreciate your support on my on-camera debut. My name is Wambua Kioko. Blessings.
I'm still working on my masterpiece.